Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Miguel from the Children's Baptist Ministry Church here in Maryland. I'm going to talk about marriage today because it's so important. In a Christian family, if you want to remain free from demons, you have to live Christian lives. And so here I'm going to talk today about 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 1 through 7, in which it talks about how to conduct yourself in a marriage. Now, this is not the only passage that talks about marriage, but it's an important one because it talks about hindering the prayers of the husband, right? And let me go ahead and read from verse 1 to 7. In addition to that, it talks about godly living for a wife, how her behavior could influence her husband. So let me go ahead and start reading. Verse 1 says, "In the same way, wives, submit yourself to your husbands, so that even if some disobey the word, they may be won over without a word by the way the wives live when they observe your pure, reverent lives. Don't let your beauty consist of outward things like elaborate hairstyles and wearing gold jewelry." So it says don't only be your beauty on the outside, but also let it be in the inside. And I will continue. "But rather, what is inside the heart, the imperishable quality of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight." Nowadays, there's the feminine movement, and the feminine movement wants to be masculine, strong. They want to be like a man. Let me tell you, being feminine is so powerful because it has so much influence on the husband. And being caring and nurturing to the children is so important in a family. And so you could get so much more being gentle and loving to your husband. And when your husband sees your behavior and the way you act and how Christ-like you are, he will ask you. He will want to know more about Jesus Christ, and you'll be an example of how to live a Christian life. So let me go ahead and continue. "For in the past, the holy women who put their hope in God also adorned themselves in this way, submitting to their own husbands, just as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. You have become her children when you do what is good and do not fear any intimidation." And then it tells the husband, it says, "Husbands, in the same way, live with your wives in an understanding way, as a weaker partner." So this doesn't mean that the woman is weaker. It means that you should treat your wife fragilely, like delicate, like a vessel that if it drops on the ground, it will shatter. You are supposed to protect your wife as a husband, and you're supposed to be kind and loving to her and treat her like she's gentle, like she could break. So this is what it means, weaker partner. That's what that means. "Showing them honor as co-heirs of grace of life, so that your prayers will not be hindered." So see, husbands, if you don't treat your wife lovingly and gentle, your prayers could be hindered. And this is a great example. This tells you right here in the Word of God that you must honor your wife. You must be gentle with her, not being angry all the time, not treating her, taking her for granted, but instead loving her. Right? Your children need to see that if you have children. Loving her, showing her that you care for her, treating her fragile. And the wife is supposed to be the same. The wife is supposed to treat the husband gently, not harshly. A wife should be loving to her husband and to her children, nurturing to her children. And she could be an example for her husband. Even an unbelieving husband will see the gentleness of a good wife and will want to see, how they could also receive the good things that the wife has. And so, anyway, I hope this short little teaching help you understand the relationship between a husband and a wife. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you guys. Like and share. I think couples need to see this so they know how to treat themselves, especially young couples that don't understand the relationship between a husband and a wife. God bless you guys. Take care.